Okay guys, lesson learnt today. I thought I would do a bit of a all-in-one sort of video today, and I don't think my software can handle it, my screen recording software, because I've literally traded pretty much all these markets, probably bar about three maybe, 3 or 4, and yeah, I've gone to sort of switch it and start it again, and the video, for whatever reason, there's something wrong with the encoding or something like that, so it's messed up basically, and I'm not going to be able to show you what happened in those races. So we've got two short prize favourites here, just getting onto this market. They're going to bounce off each other. This is coming, this looks really strong. There's still not a lot of money being matched here, so it's still quite jumpy, but there still might be an opportunity at the 1 minute mark to grab a tick or two maybe. Yeah, I don't know what's happened with the recording software, to be honest, but I'll show you the profit and loss for the day, and I will talk through what I can remember, but yeah, just a little bit unfortunate, so I don't know whether I'm just going to have to carry on with these shorter videos, just to be on the safe side, or I might even look at getting another recording software, I guess. This I'm gonna try and get a trade matched here, and I've missed that. It was creeping. I might be able to get it. Is that going to come back down? I think I'm at the front of this queue. Just give it a second. I might have to take a loss here. Yeah, I'm just going to try and get out there. I'm just going to get out, yeah. £1.40 loss there. I was too slow on that. Getting in. And yeah, tried to anticipate it coming down. I knew I was near the front of the queue there, but is there an opportunity to? No, they're just about to go off. Right, I'll leave that. So that's another 149 loss. So the last 3 races have actually been losses. Just have a look at this race. Okay, I'm not massively interested in this one anyway, to be honest, so I'll take the opportunity now to run through some of the profit and losses. Okay, so yeah, started off the day with a scratch trade. I got caught out, to be honest. Do remember that race. I got caught out on the wrong side. It went about 5 or 6 ticks against me, and there was a bit of a bounce. It came back up. It was looking like it might head off in the direction I wanted, but it started to really sort of flatten out in and around where I was, so I just decided to get out for a scratch there. This one was it similar? This one was actually, I think this was the first market where there was a big lay stake came in, if I remember rightly, and it sort of caught me out a little bit, and I didn't make as much as I thought I probably should have. Yeah, the market just sort of careered away from me, and I didn't really take the opportunity to sort of try and get in front of that money. So there's been a bit of a trend today. with probably 4 or 5 of the races where ladder 1, right nearly off, has had massive lay stakes coming in, which has really pushed the price out. And yeah, I managed to capitalise on that a little bit in this race, in the 12:20. I can't remember this race, if I'm honest. Yeah, I can't remember that race. The Huntington race, again, I think that was something similar. I'm pretty sure. No, it wasn't actually. That was more of a scalping session in and around the crossover. I managed to put it was really, I wasn't, if I remember that race correctly, I wasn't the best at my entries or exits, but managed to get away with a 136 profit there. This one, yeah, I was actually expecting the lay money to come, and it didn't. I'd done a poor entry on that one, I think round about 2.5, and I chased the price up a little bit. It reversed back against me and then went in my favour again, and yeah, I was sort of anticipating a chunk of lay money coming again. It never came. In the end, I'd done the right thing. I exited out for a small profit, and yeah, the market went in my favour afterwards. So I could have made more on that, but I didn't. This was, again, lay money came in. There was nothing special about this trade, to be honest. It was on ladder 1 again. I'd messed up my previous trade, and yeah, I was still in the green, but I wasn't happy. I wasn't happy with how I traded it. I think I was only maybe 30-40 pence in the green, and then the big massive lay stake money come in for about 2.5 grand again, and I managed to just stick 50 quid in front of that, and it pretty much straight away shot past that and took that money out, and yeah, I just got out straight away. There was nothing special. It was really easy. And yeah, there's nothing else to say on that really. I wasn't happy with the green, but I was happy with the reaction time, I guess. But another scratch trade at court there. Can't remember that one, to be honest. This one, again, that was a swing trade. So I think I got about 7 or 8 ticks out of that. Yeah, it's hard to try and remember. That's why I genuinely like to record the races, and then I can sort of remind myself. But yeah, it's sort of culminated in the last 3 races really of quite a meaty loss on that one. Got it completely wrong. Was set to lay the favourite, which I did. It went against me. I then thought, right, I've got it wrong, I'll go on the backside. So I flipped to the backside. It went in my favour for probably 3 or 4 ticks. I almost sort of got back to scratch, if you like, but I thought it was going to carry on, so I left it. A big stake came in, fired it back out, and it actually went in the direction that I thought it would at first, and I was too slow in getting out really. By the time I sort of pressed the button to get out, it had fired past, and I had to chase it up to get out. I did manage to put one more trade in. It went above the 2, and I managed to get sort of one more trade in, I think at about 204, and took that out at 210. So that would have been a bigger loss, just because I was too slow in reacting, and the market was quick. It sort of fired away really quickly, but I was far too slow in reacting. So I think it sat at a £4 something loss, and I managed to get it back down to a 267 loss. I wasn't happy with myself in that. This one, pretty much a scratch. Yeah, it bounced up in my favour, against me, in my favour, against me. It's the two short price favourites at Cork. They're difficult ones sometimes. The third ladder was pushing down. It looked like a 2v1. So I laid the Mullins horse, and yeah, it went in my favour. Then it fired back down, and yeah, the front two were really bouncing off each other. So I just done the best thing that I could and just got out of it. I couldn't get a feel for it really, and I'm not one for these really fast moving, bouncing up down 1v1 sort of thing. I really look for conclusive 2v1 situations. And yeah, you've just seen this last one here. Again, not great trading really. So yeah, some goodish trading, I guess. Up to that point, I've had three losses, which yeah, it happens. But I'm going to trade a few more races. I'll probably come back at this, maybe the Curragh and the Carlisle. I'm not intending on going past 2:30 today really, so I'm just going to keep the videos individual though. I'm not going to let it run, because yeah, I don't want to take the chances of it not working. So yeah, that's it so far. I'll maybe do another summary video at the end of today, but I don't really know whether it's worth it or not, because I'm probably only going to get another 6 or 7 recordings in. But yeah, that's why you haven't been able to see what I've traded or how I've traded, and it is a little bit disappointing really, to be honest, because I've done some things really well today and other things, you know, poorly, and I've sort of been lucky. So it would have been good to show that really, and giving you an opportunity to see where I did things wrong and yeah, where I did things well, I guess. But we might be able to see that in a few of the later videos now.